All right, guys, good morning. So let's go ahead and get started. So in addition to reviewing a couple of questions, we also did a quiz is today towards the end of class, just to continue reviewing those hard questions that people were missing yesterday in our Kahoot. So to start us off, the salesman at Nike tried to sell Miss McDonald sneaker cleaner with her new Nike Air Max shoes. This is called what? This is cross-selling. Okay, think about going across. Okay, in addition to, okay, so this is cross-selling. The salesman at Bath and Body Works asked Timothy if he wanted to look at hand soap holders to go along with his new foaming hand soap. That's also cross-selling. So I want to give you guys those two examples so you can understand cross-selling. Remember, upselling is when you're going for the basic model, like a basic model Honda, versus the fully loaded model Honda. Okay, so upselling is when you're actually just buying something more expensive in place of what you actually wanted. Or cross-selling is actually just buying something in addition to go along with, to complement your current product. Okay. So just a little bit of review there from yesterday. Let's go ahead and finish up objective 3.02. All right. So Salesforce, and then automation would be automatic. All right, so Salesforce, let me see if I can get this to pop up correct. There it goes. Okay, so think about your Salesforce. That's your sales people, the group of your salesmen, sales ladies is your Salesforce. So if you've got a software system that's automated, that's helping your salesmen, then that is wonderful. And just remember what we've been talking about. We've been talking about CRM, so customer relationship management. So this is anytime you're trying to better your company, to increase customers' overall image of your company, that's CRM. So Salesforce is just a small part of CRM. Okay, so this is just a software system that's directly related to your salesman. Okay, so what this does is that it takes a salesman and it matches a salesman up with some potential first clients. So, you know, Miss McDonald is using this software, and Miss McDonald gets a list of 5 new potential clients that I can contact, which is kind of cool. So it helps just attract customers and say, okay, here's, you know, 5 new potential clients, and we're going to put those with Miss McDonald. She's a salesman. We feel like that, you know, she'll be able to get, you know, some sales off of these 5 customers. And what it does is, like if I send a customer an email, then as soon as that customer opens my email, it sends me a notification. And that way I know, oh, cool, they've opened my email. Let me see if I can try to entice them a little bit more. Let me see if I can shoot them a text message, or maybe give them a phone call or a follow-up email. And this is automated. So it's automatically sending contact information out to your customers. And then it'll automatically send back notifications to you to let you know that your customers are at least opening or seeing your emails, your text, and answering your phone calls. Okay, so this type of software just helps salesmen with new sales leads. All right, so some bad stuff about customer relationship management, the technology side. So some drawbacks. It's very expensive. So I was looking up, you know, how expensive this software is. Just for the support, I'm not talking about just to download the software onto all your computers and all your tablets and all your devices. No, the support, so the cloud-based information, the support for this thing is about almost $1,000 a month. So it's very expensive, not just for the software, but just for technical support, training, very expensive. Also, you're talking to a computer all day. You know, so your employees are working on the computer all day, and then plus your customers, they've got interaction with a computer. So, you know, some customers don't mind that. But, you know, most old school people, at least, I'd probably say maybe 30s and above, they want to actually talk to a real person. So, you know, a lot of teenagers, they don't care. They just want to buy their stuff. But, you know, once you get the older generation, they want to talk to somebody. So, you know, some of your customers, they don't want to talk to a computer. Also, you got all your customers' information online. So if you've got hackers, then there could probably be a security breach. So just make sure you've got, you know, great protection, good firewall to protect your customers' information. Also, if you've got poor leadership, you're going to have a very expensive software system and not know how to use it to your advantage. So a lot of times managers, they don't know what CRM is in its entirety. So that could be a potential issue. Plus communicating, you know, what does our leadership want from our sales team, from our financial team. So when you've got a big CRM system, you got to have good leadership so you can use that software system effectively. There's a lot of data. You can imagine if you have 10,000 customers and all of their touch points saved in your database, not just their demographics, but every time I come in contact with Bath and Body Works, that software system stores that information. Yeah, so it's a lot of data. And then also just remember that nowadays, most of the time your customers' contact points are wireless. And a lot of times that can make it hard, you know, if people are out of range, they don't have their cell phones with them, you know, they're bogged down with emails. So just remember that most customers, they're connecting to your company wirelessly. So just remember that connectivity there with technology and it being wireless. And that's what we covered for today. So just remember, if you missed this quiz be sure to get with me. Okay, so this is on just the same stuff that we did yesterday with Kahoot, but this is the ones that, you know, the majority of the class missed. So make sure if you missed this quiz you get with me, and then also go into Canvas and do your exit ticket. I'll see you guys tomorrow.